Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got 5th anniversary Blue Gogeta, big boy, big daddy. He is getting some of these time limited buffs right now. So he's going to be getting some additional stats and just looking generally a lot better, which is going to be good. Now let's go and take a look at some of the stats Gogeta's going to be getting. I think Gogeta, to me, is probably going to be not quite as good as Vegito, but it's just, here, let's get into it. The thing that's going to happen here is, while Gogeta does do guaranteed crits, which is beautiful right here, he does do a lot of straight up additional normals, and you're definitely going to get a lot of additional normals because, you know, nowadays characters, it's 70% chance to super and then 30% chance we get an additional normal or something like that, right? But he has just straight up 30% chance to super. So what's going to happen with Gogeta is, in theory, on paper, you know, doing APT and stuff like that, oh, he looks so good with his guaranteed crits and stuff. But when you're just using him, it's just going to be like super, normal, 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 normal is what's going to happen a lot of the time. Now, in terms of the buffs he gets, it is going to be very, very substantial here. 400% attack, 600% defense, and then super effective in base. And then once he's transformed, he's going to be getting the 200% attack, 400% defense, and then he's going to be super effective against all types. The super effective there just really doesn't. I don't know that it's going to do anything because it's going to be so easy for you to be at 24 key, right? Like I don't know. I wish they would have given him an extra additional right there or something rather than just super effective. It's kind of the same thing that happened with the 3rd anniversary LRs where they gave Gogeta just bigger buffs because Gogeta was built around crit and stuff like that, which, remember, the 3rd and 4th anniversary LRs, they just gave them guaranteed crit. So we'll see. We'll see how this is going to look. 200% leads. I think we'll probably just run the same milking chamber, you know, team that we did for Tech VB, right? You know, get UI Goku's domain up and have Jiren's support and all this good stuff. And we'll kind of see how things are going to look there. Let's jump in. I mean, Vegeta still should be very good. Him and Vegito both do have these great mechanics of dodging and stuff like that. So the build I gave for this guy is this. I just kind of maximized additional for him. I actually did not change anything. This is the build he was at before. And likewise, I still see, if anything, I guess maybe attack equips might actually be like a good idea. Like, I don't know, like if I had something at, maybe I would give him like an attack and an additional equip or something like that. But crit, unfortunately, you know, does nothing. You know, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and jump in and let's see how effective Blue Gogeta is going to be here. All right, guys, we're here in an event. Man, I really don't like these rotations though. So remember, the thing about the blue fusions is you kind of don't really want them turn 1. Turn 1, I mean, if we do, we would want to float them off, right? Both of them in base, they have 70% dodge in slot 3, which, you know, with their upgraded stats, certainly puts them into a really nice position, right? Because Gogeta is going to be getting 100% defense when attacking, right? I mean, you just look at that. 100% defense when attacking. He's going to get 50% defense from his 18-key super attack effect. And then he's going to get 30% defense from his 12-key super attack effect. All that defense, well over 1 million, but then he's in slot 3 with 70% chance to dodge. That's pretty good. I mean, considering this is a character who came out in 2020, summonable, and got their EZA, you know, in, February of 2023, you know, they're definitely going to be effective. From what I've seen so far of the buffs for the 5th anniversary fusions, I do think that they're going to be Goku and Frieza fight curb stompers. As long as they don't get locked and killed by 17, or supered by 17 and Golden Frieza, they will flatten Goku and Frieza once they get there. From the damage levels I've seen from them, Gogeta, I mean, if he gives it's just if those 30% chances proc, he could go really crazy. I actually think I'm gonna reset and come back in. Oh, I'll do these. This fight is there are attempts here. I'm gonna jump back in because I would really prefer to be able to have Gogeta and Vegito transform together on turn 4. I'll give it one reset. Let's try. All right, guys, so here we are. We're coming right back. We have Gogeta right here. We are going to be set up nicely, right? We're in a good long fight here. What we'll do is we'll float Gogeta right here, and then Vegito and Gogeta will transform together on turn 5. Remember, once transformed and fused, they do share 6 out of 7 links. That's going to work out very, very nicely for us. Now, one good thing about Gogeta, this is one advantage he has over Vegito, which unfortunately doesn't really matter so much because they're barely in base. But Gogeta's link set here, he has Saiyan Warrior Race, Fuse Fighter, Prepared for Battle, actually. Then Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So he has Over in a Flash and Prepare for Battle. But he loses Prepare for Battle once he transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Now, this is not really the greatest turn link-wise and stuff like that, but I'm just kind of setting them up to look very impressive once we get to Blue. That's kind of like the major focus right here. So let's do this. I'm going to leave UI Goku and Jiren together, and they'll be able to, you know, have like really, really crazy supports and stuff like that that's going to hit Gogeta and Vegito. So, yep, there's Gogeta with that defense right there. We do have the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks support is active. It is, right? Yeah, it is up. The Goku, Gohan, and Trunks support is up. All right, let's go ahead and see what Gogeta is going to do on this turn. Remember, he is now super effective against all types. I guess because I have very little crit on him in his build, right, since in Blue, it's going to be very easy for him to pretty much just always be sitting at 24 key, and thus always sitting at, you know, guaranteed crit. There's very little reason to give him a lot of crit, but here in base is where he could take advantage of some of it, although he is now, you know, super effective against all types anyway. Now, when running base Gogeta and base Vegito in slot 1 or 2, which you definitely don't really want to do, now with their boost, you know, you can get away with them probably in slot 1 or 2. I mean, if the pressure's not really too crazy. But their additional is, you know, the typical we see 70% chance to super, you know, 30% chance to do a normal. In slot 3, though, Gogeta and Vegito, it is a guaranteed additional super. And then they've also got the, the dodge as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and get some supers here. Remember that every super attack that Gogeta does is actually going to give him a 30% attack stack. So this is going to be, you know, permanent extra damage that Gogeta's going to get once we're actually transformed into Super Saiyan Blue level. Damn, hidden potential system, additional normal, right? That's the thing. Like, you know, you could have 100 additional in the hidden potential system, and if you fail that coin flip and get an additional normal, it still feels kind of pointless. So, all right, let me come back when the two of them are transforming into Super Saiyan Blue together. Alrighty, guys, you know what time it is! Let's go. Wait. Ah, damn it. Vegito. I wish Vegito would have transformed first right there, but it's okay. That way we could have had Gogeta's theme playing. Both of the... Oh, man. I remember, like, when these guys first dropped, their themes were so good, dude. All right. The key situation here is not as good as I would like. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So what's the one link we're not going to have? That's Warrior Gods is the one link we're not going to have up for Gogeta. Okay, that's not a problem, though. His new link set becomes Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter, Warrior Gods, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. We will be able to just get this boy next to Vegito Blue. We're going to have 6 out of 7 links. He's going to look really good. Now, remember, it's very important for Gogeta to be at 24 key, so he gets to take advantage of the guaranteed crits. That's going to be huge for him, which we are going to be able to do, because he does get... Well, I guess he gets 5 key as the first attacker in the turn. If we put him in slot... Ah, damn it, dude. Well, I guess it's not the biggest... Whatever. We could let it go for right now. Next turn, he'll, you know, once he's fully built up, because he does build up 1 key up to 5 and 22% attack and defense up to 88% to be able to, you know, have, like, his max stats and stuff like that anyway. So I guess it could be okay. 449k with his 18 key super attack. Remember, he does get 50% defense for 3 turns. All right, let's see what he's doing right here. We do not have Jiren transformed for his 2-turn support. Remember, this is guaranteed 100% dodge. We don't have Jiren transformed. We don't have UI Goku's domain up. He's at 14 already? Oh, my dude. I hope you guys are ready, because next turn, it's going to... It's going to be like 40. His 18 key super is going to do like 40 million. Oh, nice. We get the super. So remember, he does 2 additionals, each of which has a 30% chance to be a super. Another one. Whoa. Oh, no. Damn. God damn it. So we did 2 and 2. I don't know. 2 supers is probably what we should be comfortable getting. 2, I guess. That's why, like, I don't know. This is why, like, I've always known that, like the numbers and stuff like that are bullshit. Like, they'll come out here and they'll say, well, we crunched the numbers and factually, this character's better than the other because we factually ran the numbers. But it's like, you run Vegito and Gogeta next to each other, and Gogeta, he's doing guaranteed crits, which is so Pog, so Fire, so W. But he does super, normal, normal, normal. And then Vegito just goes super, 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 right? So I really do wish, with part of the buffs, they would have given Gogeta an extra guaranteed additional super. And then, you know, I mean, you could potentially get the God turn, 5 super, 5 crit turn. Oh my God, would be like the peak of the game, goddamn near, or something like that. But we'll see next turn. So Gogeta's going to be fully built up. He did 4 attacks. It takes 4 attacks to fully build his stats up. So we're going to have those built up. We'll have him at 24 key. We'll be getting the guaranteed crits. We're going to have Tech UI Goku's domain up. We're going to have Jiren's 2-turn support up. So Gogeta is going to enter into true daddy mode on this next turn. Let's see how he's going to do here. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss the domain up. So boom, this is going to give us massive stats buffs from UI Goku. We'll transform Jiren as well. That's also going to give us monster 2-turn support. Again, the funny thing about Jiren and UI Goku is they really are truly nuts with their support capabilities that they're going to be doing. All right, so let's just go ahead and get through this turn. And then remember, next turn, I'm just, damn, if Gogeta wants to really love me forever, he'll give me 3 super attacks. 3 would be great. I will definitely take 3 supers. But we need, like, the, you know, hidden potential system to proc. That's the one that needs to proc, because it's a 50% chance to be a super, whereas Gogeta's other 2 additionals are only a 30% chance to be a super, right? All right, so let's see what we're going to get. We'll quickly finish off Gohan, and then we'll see this next turn for Gogeta. I think that the blue fusions do look good, though. The extra stats do help. I mean, they're not like, oh my God, they're like #1 or something like that. Nothing like that. But they're definitely very competitive characters now, for sure. Remember, the buffs do go, they said until mid-January. I would assume the buffs are going to last probably until the data download that includes, like, the countdown images for the anniversary. Like, once that hits, that, I would bet, is when the buffs will go away. Are they going to do more buffs? Maybe. There is still another set of missions, so they might buff. I don't know. This is what, the 7th and 8th anniversary LRs? We think they're going to do that? It would be very, very small buffs, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe they will. All right, here we go. Oh, daddy. The only thing is, man, yeah, I don't know, but we can't put Gogeta in slot 1, though. No, we definitely can't get away with that, unfortunately. They're very good, but they're not quite that good, because Gogeta and Vegito, the only, like, defensive mechanic they've got, their first turn, 100% dodge. After that, it's just going to be the 70% dodge in slot 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We need UI Goku to come through for us, is what we're going to need right here, okay? So let's just do that. That is going to get us to 24 key. We could hit that right there. That's 24 key. And then Vegito is going to be at 24 key as well. So we're going to get a nice, very powerful turn right here. We're almost assuredly definitely going to kill Goten and Trunks. Oh my God, UI, please dodge, dude. What? Okay, whatever. Sure, dude. I think we got saved. Probably the fact that the super was the second attack he ate, I think probably saved us. I think if the super was the first attack he ate, we would have been cooked. Of course, the friend UI with his 30 additional build. Of course. Of course. All right, anyway. Gogeta, let's go, daddy. Here we go. 3 supers. Crossing my fingers for 3. All right, 38 million, sure. UI domain up. We got Jiren support. Yeah, okay. This is a guaranteed crit. It's going to do a lot of damage. All right, here we go. This is a 30%. Yes! Yes! Okay, each one of his 12 keys gives him 50% stats. Perfect. 30%. Okay. Hidden potential system. We get it? 50-50? Nice! 3. I'll take 3. I'll take 3. So there we go. There's Daddy Gogeta. That's pretty much as good as you're going to get. 3 super attacks is definitely a W to take, right? And then Vegito, he does not have the guaranteed crits that Gogeta does, but he is just going to super over and over and over. The thing about it is, like, the way they're designed, I don't know. I feel like Vegito just unfortunately wins out by far. I do think so. Because he just is going to super 70 times, right? And it's like the way they're designed, like my Vegito build, like both of them have full offensive builds. Because, you know, you taking advantage of their dodge mechanics and their 100% dodge and stuff like that, I don't really see much of a point to giving them like a dodge build. I mean, it could help sometimes, I guess. But I don't really see much of a point to going like, all right, like time to give them a dodge build or something like that, right? And then like Gogeta gets no value from the crits, but like it's like the best equips are both of those, like additionals and crits. So I think it's just like the way their kits are and the hidden potential system is structured with the way we could give them like good equips and stuff like that. I think Vegito, unfortunately, is just like I mean, is it really unfortunately? Because Gogeta has one, like, I don't really care. To me, they're both the sickest shit ever. Gogeta and Vegito. I don't have a preference. But, like, Gogeta has been just dominant for 3 years straight, and Vegito's had nothing. So I do think that looking at them both, Vegito feels better for sure. It's just the way he's designed with his 70 additional supers, it's just, you know, outclipses Gogeta and the guaranteed crits at 24 key, but with a bunch of additional normals. But both of them, I mean, you saw the numbers they're at. I mean, Gogeta with that 12 key at like 28 million. Remember, the threshold to do damage to Goku and Frieza is 15 million. And these guys are way above that number. All right, I think we'll be able to get one more turn here, which I will do. Let me just skip to next turn. We'll get one more turn here with Gogeta. All right, guys, we're here on this rotation. Okay, well, we could do this. This is going to go ahead and get the domain buff back up. And I guess we could just go ahead and toss Gogeta's active. I guess I didn't get Vegito's active in the earlier showcase. It could be a little tough to kind of just get the actives for Gogeta and Vegito. It's like, it's something that could happen, but sometimes it might not be too consistent. God damn, 1.38 million he's at. It is just nuts seeing a character that has, because Gogeta has real tools, right? Like with the dodge and the crit and stuff like that. Like having like huge stats like that as well is just like, it is like a mind fuck. I mean, it is true that, you know, a lot of tough bosses are, you know, their normals are like 2.9 million, right? But still very impressive. So remember the active condition here, it's when the enemy falls below 50% HP and there's one enemy. The good thing about Gogeta and Vegito, specifically for the Goku and Frieza fight, I know people do get, you know, it's just every year, it's like, oh my god, we're talking about this fight again. Yeah, but it's, the standard is the standard. When Goku and Frieza go below 50% HP, that is when they're truly scary. And then that's when Gogeta and Vegito can bring out the best of them, which is awesome. So, like, I mentioned this in the Vegito video. I do think that Gogeta and Vegito match up pretty well with the Goku and Frieza fight with their buffs. Just provided they don't get locked in slot 1 and killed by 17, or killed by 17 and Golden Frieza with their dodge canceling. I think Vegito and Gogeta can help out a lot in there. So, I mean, I could see this fight dropping on Global, right, sometime this month, and Global players curb stomping it with the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions. I see it happening. Okay, dude. You like that damage? Whatever. Okay. Alright, let's have Gogeta finish this off right here. Now, remember, by doing Gogeta's active in slot 3, it's going to be pretty uncommon to do this or see this. But by doing the active in slot 3, he gets his slot 3 abilities available for us in slot 1, which is a guaranteed additional super and 70% dodge. So now Gogeta would guaranteed super, 30%, like a normal 30% super, normal 30% super, hidden potential system, which is a 50-50, and Gogeta has 70% dodge, and he's got the guaranteed crits at 24 key. All right, let's hope that Gohan and Goten don't kill him here. Okay. All right, we do need to dodge this, obviously. Perfect. There you go. Thank you, Father. Mwah! Kisses, Gogeta. And then he'll just go ahead and sit them down. Remember, of course, that this is a 100% guaranteed crit right there. And that's GG. Oh, no, it's not GG. But he gets the super again. Lovely. Although that was probably the guaranteed super, right? Beautiful. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, chat. Yeah, not bad. We'll definitely have to take them into that Goku and Frieza fight. I'm not sure what I'll do. Maybe I'll just do Vegito and Gogeta together against the Goku and Frieza fight. I mean, we could. Or like a long video or something. All of a sudden, I mean, it's just like, you know, there's 50 characters to do videos and content on. Right, remember, Super EZA Gohan drops tonight as well. So, a lot of stuff going on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 5th anniversary Blue Gogeta. I mean, he looks good. I like what they did with the buffs. I mean, they could have given them a little bit more, but they're very competitive, I think, in the current tough fights. And, I mean, they've got defensive mechanics. There's not really, like, overwhelming flaws in their kits. I feel like I was talking favorable about them, you know, over the months. It's just as long as you're using them kind of in, like, a smart way with them dodging, and then, you know, they come back on their first turn in blue and they've got the guaranteed dodge, and then you're just a little bit cautious with them after that. I mean, they're definitely very effective characters for sure. And I mean, one of the most obnoxious bosses of all time, 17 and Golden Frieza, dodge canceling physical boss. Big Daddy right here just has type advantage, so he's gonna match up well. So let me know what you guys think of 5th anniversary Blue Gogeta. Mwah! I love him.